What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey, we're back with another one. Alright guys, so it's the weekend, but you guys know I never take my eye off the markets to ensure you guys are positioned in the best plays out there. That being said, I've got a couple of plays for you guys to load up on next week. So ahead of Monday's opening bell in the stock market, you guys are set and ready with the plays to crush another week with me in the markets. Now, for those of you who have just got your stimulus checks, or for those who it's soon to be coming, I want you guys to know you can multiply that using the markets as the best position to be in. So you can take that $1,400 up to $2,000 or more. So I'm going to show you guys how. Now, ahead of the first play to jump into next week, let's touch on one of our current portfolio plays. So we've got MP Materials. Now, you guys know it's one of our plays in the portfolio. And as I say to you, I don't want you guys getting overly caught up in what the market's doing right now, that volatility. You guys must know we have plays built into our portfolio that are hitting their business objectives month after month. And here we've got one. I want you guys to know this week they crushed earnings. Revenue, profitability came in strong. So check me out, 52-week high on this play, that's $51. Now currently standing at $45, you guys must know the stars are aligned for this one to retest their all-time highs. It's only a matter of time. So I'm giving you guys a heads up, just like I did with Vuzi before they smash through their all-time high. Now, despite what the market's doing, guys, we've got to celebrate the wins that we're having within the portfolio, because these are the kind of plays that can be first out the gate to climb when the market turns. So it's only right we kick things off with this one. We've got Grow Generation, ticker symbol GRWG. Now guys, when it comes to ambitious companies, not many come close to this one. This is because they're backed by a driven and focused management team that's leading this play to success. As I say to you guys, we've got several plays in the portfolio hitting their objectives month after month. I just want to ensure this one is on your radar. Now guys, how do I know that? You guys know nothing passes me when it comes to the markets. This week they announced their 7th acquisition this year alone. Now we're only in March and we still have several months left to go of the year, and this play is ready on course to smash through their end of year target. So that's why you got to pay this one some attention. Now the company they acquired is called Aquarius Hydroponics. This is to give them $5 million in annual revenues, but more importantly, it's going to give them access and exposure to Massachusetts. So this play is just expanding around the states. Now, I'm trying to get you guys positioned in these plays that outperform, that have several years left of growth runway, but also have laser focused management teams backing them. Now, this is one of my favorite growth stocks we have in the portfolio right now, alongside the greats like Vuzi and others. And the only reason this isn't a $68, $69 play right now is because the market is bringing it down. But we know we're heading to inflection in the market, and this one is going to climb. Now, when you guys know they've got their earnings coming out next week on the 24th of March. So the strategy with this one is to grab yourself a couple of shares before and after earnings, because we know earnings can be unpredictable, and sometimes even if a play posts very good earnings, that stock price can come down. So we use that nibbling technique before and after. That's how you guys build your position in this one. Next up, that's CrowdStrike, ticker symbol CRWD. And every now and then, guys, I'm going to throw you a triple digit play to rock with. This is a cyber play. What you guys must know is they've got first mover advantage, they're expanding their products and services, and they've got years of growth runway left in the tank on this one. Now I want to tell you guys something. With our penny stock plays, we use them as a quick money grab. Jump in, grab a quick 25-30% or more, jump out. That's how we play those ones. Now, if you're looking to build wealth in the market, you guys need to be positioned in plays like CrowdStrike, plays like Grow Generation, and our other growth plays that we have in the portfolio. I want to let you guys know this one has passed the earnings test in the market right now. Profitability, revenue, and guidance has come in strong on this one. Not many plays pass that earnings test right now. We see even good companies that deliver good earnings come down. So this is a very strong signal of good things to come. Now, other plays that I've recently told you about that passed their earnings test, Vuzi, DraftKings, they're 2 examples. Guys, go and check the share price performance of those 2 plays. CrowdStrike is soon to be following suit. So currently standing at 194. Now what you guys must know is this is a richly valued play. You guys know I teach you the valuations when it comes to these plays, so you should be expecting volatility on their climb. So I want you guys to get comfortable with that. Now how you play this one is you catch them on the dip. You never buy this one on the green days, and you're looking for entry below 195. Guys, we don't enter this play above 195. That's how you're going to crush this one going forward with me. Alright guys, so those are the plays, and you've got the strategy to go with. As I mentioned, those who've got their stimulus checks or those who are soon to be receiving it, let's deploy that money into the market and make it grow. Alright guys, let's talk about how we can level up as investors. So I want to talk to you guys about our stop limits now. It's an important time to do a refresher on this and ensure it's at the forefront of your mind when you're making these investments, because as you guys are investing into these plays right now with me, you're going to start to see them climb. And remember, we use our stop limits to limit our downside, protect our downside in case that stock price comes down, but also give us exposure to the upside. So it's a win-win if done correctly. Alright guys, so we're going to use VOOZY as an example now. VOOZY is a play that I covered yesterday and I told you guys the strategy, so you guys should be set and ready with this one going forward. So we're going to set our stop limits on this one. I'm going to show you guys how you do this correctly. So you hit sell, you head over to stop limit. Now if you remember, I said I expect VOOZY to do a stop offering, which is going to bring that stop price down temporarily. And it might bring it down below your average entry point. And if it does that, this gives you an opportunity to set your stop limit now. And if it drops below your average that you're sitting at right now, you have the opportunity to buy it in cheaper so you can net some profit on the way down, but also buy a lower entry point and get ready for the run up. So I'm gonna show you guys how. So in terms of number of shares, guys, I would put 100% of your shares on this one. So obviously you could put 50%, 25%, but let's put down 100%. Let's first start with your limit price. So for example, if your average entry on VOOZY is sitting at 21, for example, we're going to set a limit price of $22. Now remember, the limit price is the lowest price you're going to get if that share price comes down. But we also have to set our stop price. So stop price is the start of that buying process. And we're going to select $23. So we have between $23 and $22 for this to transact. So you might get $23, you might get $22. It just depends on where it transacts in that. But you need to give yourself a buffer between the stop and the limit. If you don't, then it might skip over. So for example, if I set a stop price of $22.01, it's likely if that stop price comes down, it's going to skip over your limit and not process that order for you. Last thing to do, guys, is to set our expiration, and that's to select good till cancelled. Select good review order, send sell order, and you're done. Alright guys, but rock with the channel. You know what time is. This question comes from Dr. Marcus. Says, awesome video as always. I was hoping you'd be able to answer my question, as I'm sure others following the channel may have the same question. Although you have been consistently providing us with wonderful picks with high conviction, that being said, every day you're offering us 2 to 3 new stocks, leaving me hesitant to buy the stocks you mentioned the day before or the ones before that. We only have so much money. I guess my question is it better to have 5 to 10 shares of all your picks, or load up 50 plus shares on 5 to 10 solid picks? Now, this is a great question, so thank you for sending it in. There's a few things I want to correct and give you guys some guidance. Now, you mentioned I give 2 to 3 new stocks a day. That's not what we do around here. Most of the plays I give you guys, we already have built into our portfolios. In my last drop, I gave you guys Penn and Wells. We have them in the portfolio. Today's drop, I gave you guys Grow Generation and Crowd already in the portfolio. Crowd, we've had since last year. We made some good gains on that one. Now, I might chuck in a few new stocks each week, but not every day. Now, guys, the reason is there's a lot of value to be extracted from our existing plays that we have in the portfolio, especially since we've gone through a correction. That's the best place to find value in our current plays. And guys, that's how we differ around here to other channels, because we follow the journey of these plays. And I'm always letting you guys know throughout the week the best time and the best plays to enter, and also the best plays to enter for the following week over the weekend, so we can extract as much value from our current plays. That's how we multiply our returns, rather than investing into loads of different plays each and every week. New plays, guys, the plays that we have in the portfolio, they're thoroughly diligenced, they're tried, they're tested, and they're set for success. Now, I'll give you guys an example. VOOZY is one of our most recent additions to our growth portfolio that we added a couple of weeks ago. Now, there was a time I called them out 3 times in a single week when they were sitting below $20 for you guys to load up on VOOZY, because they're set for success. They're going to do good things. Now VOOZY's trading near $30. Guys, the ethos of this channel is that nobody gets left behind. Now, with our penny stock plays, that's different. I was talking about our growth stock plays. With the penny stock plays, yeah, I'll give you new penny stock plays every week more frequently, because we use them to blow off some steam in the market. We use them as quick money grabs. Jump in and grab our 25%, move to the next one. If you want to ride up to the 50, up to the 100, that's on you. But you also got to make sure you have your exit strategy with these penny stock plays. Now, you also mentioned you're buying 5 shares of 50 companies. This is the plan. This is what you guys do. I give you a lot of plays on the channel, got a lot of plays in the portfolio, but you guys want to be selective on the plays that you jump into. So you can select 10 to 20 plays that I give you guys, and you can build your positions out from there. So you can start, yes, with a 5 to 10 shares of these plays. Then you want to build up to 50 shares, build up to 100 shares, build up to 200 shares over time and keep climbing. You guys know with investing, you got to keep it consistent. Invest a consistent amount of money into the markets. That's how you grow and build wealth. Alright guys, that wraps things up. Do hit the like button for me, it helps the channel out. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the journey. Also check out link down below to the Patreon. We can get access to our Discord and join our team of investors over there. Now as we progress for the rest of the weekend, you guys know I'm coming at you with a ton more videos to ensure you guys are prepped and ready to crush another week with me in the markets. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.